with the County of Mendocino. Whereas Ann Fuller began her employment with Mendocino County in 1981 as Ann Moore, and whereas Ann's 26-year career began as an extra help programmer, earning $8.95 an hour in the data processing division, she has had a long employment history and can take great pride in her many years of service. And whereas she became a permanent employee in March of 1982 and promoted to programmer analyst in October of 1984. And whereas she was hired by the county, outsourced and acquired by CMSI, then acquired by BRC, then acquired by ACS, only to be hired once more by the county and never left the building. And whereas she has been through 3 payroll systems implementations, 3 finance systems implementations, and the creation of the county network with countless additions and upgrades. And whereas she was the primary data communications computer coordinator for the new administrative center for 11 departments. And whereas within the Information Services Division, she is not only the network manager, but also goes by titles such as Mama Ann and Dr. Annie. And whereas her vast institutional knowledge is insurmounted only by her ability to manage her staff with the utmost of patience, guidance, and sincere appreciation for their abilities. And whereas she has the ability to listen to department heads' requests, tell them no, and have them thank her for it. And whereas she impressively received above average evaluations throughout her career, with her most frequently appreciated quality being a person of excellent verbal communication skills. And whereas she has earned a well-deserved retirement, golfing, spending time with her children and grandchildren, and traveling with friends. Now therefore be it resolved that the Board of Supervisors of the County of Mendocino hereby recognizes and honors Ann Fuller for her dedicated leadership and service, and further that this board extends to Ann its congratulations and best wishes for continued success on the occasion of her retirement. September 23rd, 2008, Jim Wattenberger, Chair. And I will introduce the motion.
Second.
And there is a second. Any discussion to the motion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye. So Ann has her service pins on. I think she has 5 through.
Wow.
And she's seen them all.
Seems like only yesterday.
So using your great verbal
Is Jim going to put me on the timer? Well, this is a perfect opportunity for me to exercise my great verbal skills since I did retire the 1st of September.
Oh.
And I have my proclamation. When I started in 1981, it was a little bit different world then. I'm proud to say that a lot of people that were there then did retire. And I'd like to say for all of us, to Larry Bianchi's family, that we miss him. And he passed away a couple weeks ago. But I had a wonderful career at IS. One of the things I found quite interesting when talking to other people, which I did get to do a lot, since most everyone had a computer, at least in the last 15 years, was that IS is really different. Not only were we sort of more of a, seemed like a more close-knit family, but we seemed to go through a lot of directors. And it wasn't like we were after them or anything, but it was just somebody that you just decided to not get too close to because you just never knew when they were going to disappear. being privatized was fun. Like it's, you know, you get hired, you get acquired, and then you get bought, and then you get bought again, and then you get asked to come back to work for the county, and really, truly, never did ever leave the building. I moved a lot. I don't think there's a square foot in 175 South School Street, including certain hallways, that I have not inhabited. I think one reason why they made me move a lot is that it made me clean my desk, which was an issue. One thing that I'd like to say is I really appreciate everybody who works in IS and still works in IS, doing a really good job. I hope I can talk them into retiring soon so we can all have fun together. One thing I'd like to say to Tamara, who also retired and deferred her retirement because she's like only 12, that she definitely made the last 10 years very, very nice and a lot easier than they probably should have been. The next person up is a really good friend of mine, and one thing I'd like to thank the County of Mendocino for doing is allowing